Welcome to the quietest ones in the room with your host Trey. I gotta say it, just the fact that you've clicked onto this video and you're listening to the sound of my voice, you by far are the most intelligent people on the face of the planet. So once again, thank you for joining me. So while the stock market is going up and down, while the Federal Reserve is deciding what it's going to do long term about interest rates, while the Trump administration is pivoting back and forth between getting rid of Powell or keeping Powell, let's see what else is going on in the world. I have a video that I want to play that gives context to what is going on outside of the financial markets. And maybe you've dealt with this before or maybe you haven't, but here we go.
Anastasia decided to say she didn't get her food. Anastasia, you told Uber you didn't get your food? There's your drink right there. I know. You must want to be internet famous today, huh, baby?
I'm at work, please.
I don't care. I'm at work. I have 2 kids. I make $2 a trip. $2. And you gonna lie? And say I didn't bring your food with your McDonald's cup right there?
That's fine.
That's fine. Well, guess what? You're going on social media. I'm going to add all your job information and all that. And I'm calling back up. Matter of fact, where's your manager?
She's not here.
Yes, she is.
My manager is not here.
Well, I need to speak with somebody that's not you.
She's with her patient right now.
Okay, I'll wait. That's bold. And if you believe in God, I will repent. Lying and stealing is a sin. You taking food out my kid's mouth. And I'm so glad that I'm safe enough and comfortable enough with myself because I'm a recovering alcoholic and that could have set me back. You don't know what people going through. And it's not okay. It's not. You're not even trying to apologize or anything.
Because I'm at work.
So what? You already called out and you're basically saying you did it. You're not saying it's false. So the right thing to do would be to apologize, right? Right, okay. You shouldn't try that again, especially when you don't know if you're the first trip or not. Or just don't do it. You was right down the street. Went had McDonald's. Wasn't it 2 spicy McChickens and a big red, large? Yeah. I remember the order.
So there you have it. It's self-explanatory. Shout out to all the gig workers. Shout out to all the gig workers in the economy. It's unfortunate, right? It's unfortunate that you have people who are working for barely any amount of money, and you have people who also want to cheat the system. So here you have it, a lady who has children, trying to make ends meet. I'm certain she feels the weight of it. And you have a woman who called into Uber Eats, says she did not receive her order. All the while, she did receive her order. And the lady who delivered the order shows back up to the workplace to confirm that the transaction was completed. And the lady who's sitting at the desk, who she's confronting, is acting very nonchalant, unbothered. She doesn't care that this lady is calling her out publicly. And so I thought that video was a really great illustration of what's taking place in the average individual's life right now. People are working extremely hard to make ends meet. And while they feel beat up by the system, they also feel like they're being taken advantage of by customers who use the gig economy. And this lady who took her time away from making more money that day showed up to reinforce the reality that, hey, it is not okay to take advantage of me in this vulnerable situation. And shout out to her for her sobriety and not backtracking on that, because obviously her children need her to work and be responsible. So shout out to her. But shame on the woman who took advantage of an opportunity to get free food. And now I will say this. I know people are doing that as well. And this is not to justify it, but it's to say I know that people are cheating the systems of Uber Eats and DoorDash in order to get free food because they're struggling financially as well. But like I said in my previous videos, if anything, these two individuals need to be sticking together to fight against the very reason they're in the situation they're in. I know some of you might be listening and you're going to blame the woman, actually, you're going to blame both of them for being in their financial situations. Some of you are going to clearly understand what's going on because maybe you do gig work yourself and you've seen the systems get taken advantage of, and you've had to pay the cost of either getting blocked from being able to do your gig work or being suspended temporarily. I know of people who've actually been blocked altogether and have not been able to get back on the platforms because they had reports of people saying that they were not receiving their orders. So these things happen. And again, in spite of what the major news is talking about regarding inflation and what people are going through economically in this country, I don't see that in reality. I see people struggling. So I wanted to share that video to give you some context of real world examples of what is taking place for people who do not have enough to get by. So anyhow, please share your thoughts in the comment section. And as I always say, ladies and gentlemen, until next time.